A local group is praising the decision to hire former Madison Police Chief Wray to help investigate Jacob Blake's shooting.
Wray won't make a final decision, but he will offer his perspective. Amy Reed live in downtown Madison to share what that group had to say. Amy?
Well, more than 7 years ago, Wray retired from working in this building, and he's gone on to help departments across the country better their practices, especially when it comes to use of force. Today, one group couldn't tell me enough positive things about Ray's next task.
Having an evaluation of the facts conducted by a consultant will help reach the most just outcome in this case.
At the direction of the Kenosha District Attorney, Attorney General Josh Kaul announced yesterday a new expert will analyze what led to police shooting Jacob Blake.
I consider my role primarily in three things, doing three things. One is not to prejudge. That's number one. Number two is to provide insight and perspective as a former law enforcement official, as a citizen of Wisconsin.
Wray will take the investigative file from the DOJ when they finish their investigation, and he'll turn his own report over to the district attorney. He says he's comfortable in that role. In addition to nearly 30 years at all levels of local law enforcement, Wray also helped agencies beyond his own, working across the country with the federal government to implement recommendations for community trust building and use of force practices.
He's clever, he's thorough, he's logical, he's fair, and above all, he's interested in truth and justice.
J.R. Sims works with Wray at 100 Black Men Madison, and he said the DOJ couldn't have picked a better person to assist in this investigation.
Noble is bringing a set of skills that will allow him to, with no nonsense, look at the facts. He's not afraid to ask the hard questions. He's not afraid to deliver hard truths.
That included responses to his own department's shooting investigation in 2012, with a response not everyone agreed with. But the Wisconsin native Wray said he's honored to be called upon in 2020.
This is Wisconsin's moment of truth, and I want the best for this state and the people in this state.
Wray couldn't give a timeline for his role, and he's not sure now if that role will include giving a recommendation on final charges for the officer involved. Once he finishes, he'll give his findings to the DA in Kenosha, who will decide where we go from here.
Amy Reed live downtown tonight. Amy, thank you.